Okay, folks, this is something interesting. We all know the name. It's a very popular name. Even I know it, even though I don't know from off the top of my head what he does or the works that he's done. But a lot of people like him. Again, it's another celebrity. Not a popular one now, but actually I'm just going to leave it on 100 for now. But it's an interesting, he's been around for decades. And even there was a song about him by the Human League. So it was an instrumental piece, actually. Okay, let's see who this person is. Here's John Cleese. I think he's a comedy. He's a comic, or whatever you call him. He's a comedy person. So he's very famous for his comedy. And basically, the Human League had a song called John Cleese, Is He Funny? So he basically had appearance on that band. The Human League isn't that well known at the moment. It used to have it was on the charts back mainly in 1981, and some appearances in the mid 80s, and there was one song in 1990 called Heart Like a Wheel. I like the Human League. They're one of my favourite synthesizer bands. Wondering if we're going to use that. I'm wondering if I should move it away from the edge a little, or whether I'm just going to go in and enlarge off that. But basically, yeah, there was a song written about him by the Human League of all people. John Cleese, is he funny? Questioning him if he's really funny, because not everyone finds comedy or comic people very funny. I'm a person myself who is a serious person. I myself don't have much of an appreciation for comedy, especially stand-up comedy in particular. So I'm not really a fan of comedy as a general rule. I'm actually thinking, I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to remove the negative positive, or are we? We're going to just take this piece of paper and put it close to the edge. But basically I don't have much of an appreciation for comedy as a general rule. I really don't. And yeah, I forgot to put the negative back on, but the colours look nice. I do like the colours in that. I have to cut that off and enlarge it up. But basically I just don't appreciate comedy as a general rule. It's just so, I guess I see it as stupid, like not really intellectually stimulating. I really find I don't have much of a sense of humour. I do a little bit, but I'm typically not interested in silly type stuff like comedy. I do take what I do here very seriously. Anyway, that looks interesting, but I think we've made him too big. I think we need more on the horizontal, but basically, how shall we make this John Cleese actually look? But basically, yeah, I'm just not a person who finds comedy very funny. Yeah, that looks interesting. A bit higher, but it's still too far down. Don't know why it's like that. Why I can't make this John Cleese look any good. Maybe we could enlarge it up 400, go for 300 to maybe 400, and we'll just print that off. But yeah, John Cleese, is he funny? I don't know. I don't know much of his work. I probably would know it if I was shown, but I typically don't. And this looks shithouse. We've lost half of his fucking nose because we had it all on 400. So I'm gonna do something funny with John Cleese. This is not funny because we're running low on toner. So wondering if we're gonna use this as our master copy to move around on the glass. I'm going to get rid of the background colour, and I'm going to get rid of this and this. I'm a bit shaky, folks. This has turned out shit. So far it's shit. So we're going to make a movement piece of this John Cleese. The cicadas are on and off. On our last day of summer in Sydney, Australia. And let's see, John Cleese looks crap. I didn't get a very good result. Just feeling like it's a bit of panic mode, trying to get this demo done. Just getting a bit aggressive. But yeah, I just can't get that out of my head. John Cleese, is he funny? Indeed, the Human League. Indeed, I respect the Human League as a band. That looks shit house. I wonder if we can just use the book. We're going to use that. But that John Cleese looks shit. Honestly, I'm not happy, and we're running low on that. That's not a fucking comedy. I'm going to just use that. No, we're going back to that because we're using this. But basically, John Cleese, is he funny? He's not being particularly funny here. He's being a pain in the arse. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wonder if we could use that. Maybe we could. It looks interesting. Looks very John Cleese without being John Cleese. It's got a comical feel to it. I don't know how this is going to work, folks, if I'm just cutting it. Alright, so I'm going to try and use my intuition to pick. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this piece, however stupid it looks. Funny, yeah, you could call it fucking funny. It is a John Cleese mockery. So we're just going to line that up on the edge. So we're going to make this into a funny for John Cleese. Even if it looks a bit shitty, at least it's got a funny sort of feel to it, like a John Cleese fuck up. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. Wondering if maybe a little bit more on the horizontal, or we're going to leave it like that. This piece of John Cleese fuckery. Yeah, I'm really trying to. The serious thing about what I'm doing here in the demos I do, is trying to find a long lost partner. Luigi, like me, he's quite a serious kind of person as a general rule. But basically I'm really missing my partner, and it's really difficult. So I'm trying to get this stuff on television to make reconnecting with my partner. And I really miss him, and it really hurts to be away. And I'm trying my best to ply my trade, so to speak. I'm really missing him. And now John Cleese has just made the photocopier spit the dummy, but that's because we're running low of toner, so we have to just do the open and close, and I'm hoping this will get me through till I can get some more toner tomorrow. So I had a feeling using all that cyan on this page that this would happen. I'm always good at predicting bad things, folks, or things that are not fun. Very good at that. See what John Cleese looks like. Interesting, bit shitty, but funny. Gotta go.